All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakwadash. Double honor to your apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and to all the acumen across the globe, pushing the word in truth and sincerity. I want to say Shalom. So I died now from the Great Millstone Campus, Chicago, with a lesson, and it's more like a rant. Okay, I was with the brother today, and we were talking, and a couple of things, the same thing kept coming out as he kept saying a couple of times, about how this place is it's demoralizing, man. The anguish and the lack of spiritual morality has done our people in, man. And yes, it's all our fault because we transgress the Lord. How about you, Shai? But also, it's the vibration of this wicked kingdom that's being led by Esau Edom. And I'm gonna get to the scripture. This is Daniel 4:17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and set up over it the bases of men. All right. So, by default, this is the Lord's kingdom in the sense that He put the people in charge. Okay, until our time is fulfilled. All right. Let me get that. Let's see. I think it's the New Testament. This is Luke. Let me get to the point. This is Luke. The Luke 21 and start at 20. Or start at 19. And your patience possess ye your souls. When ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh. Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains. Let them which are in the midst of it depart out. Let not them that are in the country enter thereinto. For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. We know Israel is people before us. We know Israel is a people before us a place. But this historical record, this historical incident, was referring to the siege in 70 A.D. Okay, when our nation was circled, all right, by the Romans. Okay, it says, but woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days, for there shall be great distress in the land and wrath upon his people. And this is the point. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captives into all nations, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. All right? So this was the beginning of the end of our nation right here. All right? This is the siege that I think it lasted like 2 years or 3 years, where our people wasn't able to go in or out. A lot of them died of starvation. A lot of them was eating their children. Okay, but this was to happen until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled, just as it is this day. Okay, and the Lord is setting up the basis of men to rule over us until the time is up. Okay, it says this matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and set up over it the basis of men, man. All right. So this time during Daniel, the basis of men was who? Nebuchadnezzar. All right, didn't he make him? Did he make him like a beast, and the hair grew long like feathers, and the nails grew long like talons? Okay. All right. So whoever's not ruling outside of Israel is the basis of men, and we're gonna get that. This is the Hebrew word for basis. It says lowliest, all right, of station. All right, so this place is being ran by the lowest of the people, man. Okay? All right, just like how Nebuchadnezzar was a base man, just like Alexander was a base man. Okay? Darius and Cyrus, all nations that weren't leading, or all nations that wasn't that didn't have Israel, are leading, ruling with the base man, and also we had some base ass leaders as kings, man. We had wicked ass kings, so the Lord chooses these people, man. Okay. Let me see. What is that? Let me see. Salakia. Error. It's Ecclesiastes, I believe. This is Ecclesiastes 10 and 5. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceeded from the ruler, man. Okay? And this is Esau, man. All right, this man in the rulership has cast a wide net of such wickedness, demoralizing standards, okay, over sexualizing our children, all right, pushing this transgenderism and this transgender equality upon our kids in their schools, okay, meddling around in world affairs, trying to play God and clone and introducing the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip. They call darkness light and light darkness. Hey, this is an error, man, which is being perpetuated by the basis of men, the lowliest of men, man. Sure, this is a good one right here. Isaiah 32 and 6 said, "For the vile person will speak villainy." And matter of fact, I want to get some words. Isaiah 32 and 6, "For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against the Lord, to make empty the soul of the hungry, and he will cause drink of the thirsty to fail," man. Okay? All right? So the vile person is Esau, man. Okay, because what he does, he says it's the land of the free, home of the brave, in God we trust. But what do? They poison the water. They're taking out historical facts of slavery out of history books. Hell, they even celebrate Thanksgiving and put it as something that was righteous, man. Okay? Allowing children to change their sex at before puberty, man. Pushing this whole one world government that they're trying to insert, making the empty soul hungry, man. Hey, these people out here are longing for answers. They're longing for better days, man. You walk about 79th and the low end and over east, man. You see the destitute look on their faces, man, on our people's faces. Not knowing where their meal is gonna come from. All right, not knowing which way to go. That's why it's important for the men of the Lord, Yahweh Barzazah, we're those men that we go out here, we exhort, we teach, We prophesy. All right. All for what? All to help gain the elect so we can get up out of here, man. Hey, let's look up that word, vile or viler. Right, because the word vile goes in the Hebrew word nabal. Right, remember Nabal was a foolish man who didn't want to give King David his proper due. All right, so this vile man, which is Esau, is foolish, man. My friend, let's look up this word too. Salakia. He said he will speak villainy, right? Senselessness, folly, disgraceful, folly of immorality, profane actions, man. Disgrace, contumely disgrace, man. Hey, Esau is very immoral, man. They have sheep brothels. They got the men lovers, men boy lovers association, man. They got the Catholic priests giving newborn babies chlamydia. They're coming up with all type of diseases, man. Okay, here you are with this Edomite. They're trying to splice genes between animal and human genes, man. All right, Esau is a fucking disgrace to the human race, as we just say back in the 80s, man. Full of folly, man. Trying to make space hotels. All right, thinking you could trying to play the power, man. Let me get this real quick. It says Hebrews 12 and 16. Says, lest there be any fornicator, profane person, as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. Okay? All right, so Esau is ruling ruling right now in his kingdom, which makes him the basis of men. All right? Who had no patience. Because really, if you think about it, it was folly for him to give the birthright, which the Lord set it up, for a piece of meat, man, for a piece of pottage. All right? So you got a man here who's willing to be satisfied in the moment. Okay, that's what Esau teaches you, to be satisfied in the moment. Then to think about the long outcome actions of your decisions, man. It said, for ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he would reject it. For he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears, man. I said, hey, so right now Esau really crying, man. That's why he's going to unleash all his wrath through the Spirit of the Lord. Because right now he's hurt. He's hurt that the tribes are coming back together, the northern and southern kingdom. All right, he's mad that that our people are not following Serapis Christus, aka Jesus Christ. Okay. Right now he's crying, man. That's why he go to the Lord and acute, man, fellas, get that. Revelation 12 and 10, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now has come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our power, and the power of Meshiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. Who's the accuser of our brethren, man? Esau, Edom, man. He go before the Lord and try to bring a railing accusation against Jacob, man. Look at it, you know, and that's why Esau has these laws. Matter of fact, let me get this. Right? Because what Esau does, he'll put guns. He'll put guns in the neighborhood. He'll put drugs in the neighborhood. Bait cars. Then when Jake goes out there and sells and commits these crimes, he goes to the Lord and blames us, man. Okay? It says, Zechariah 11 and 5, it says, who possessors slay them, hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them say, blessed be Yahweh, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not, man. Okay? As long as Esau making money off the backs of Native Americans, Latinos, and the Negroes, hey, it's all good, man. Why could he feel that he has no hedge, that we had no hedge? Okay? All right, so Esau Edom, man, is gonna get his fair due, man. He's gonna get cast down. He's gonna get destroyed, man. And we're gonna have his ass in captivity for 1,000 years, and we're gonna have the biggest bonfire that the world has ever seen, man. All right, I think that's basically it. All right, so with that, I'm gonna say, call Allah, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Until next time, Shalom.